I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jackie. Welcome back to Dumb Witch Club.
Hello.
Hi. We have a super exciting episode today. I'm
Yes,
very
we
excited
do.
about it.
Yes.
What's it called?
It is called, I forget.
It's called Dumb Witch Club Yearbook
Astro Superlatives. I remembered that part. I was like, oh.
So if you didn't remember, you'd get, what superlative would you get?
Yeah, like ditziest.
Yeah. Most likely to not remember the thing she thought of a second ago.
Remember when they had ones like that? It would be
like the mean ones?
Like, yeah, they were like, yeah. I don't remember exactly, but I remember there were some that were like not very flattering.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I swear if you go back to like the 70s or the 80s, I'm sure they're awful.
They had to be so bad.
Or like, yeah, most likely to get married first or something, probably. Ew.
Gross.
Anyways, that is not what we are doing here on Dumb Witch Club.
No.
We'll get into more detail about what we are doing, but this is a really cute episode. It's really fun. I hope you guys like it. We've never seen or heard anyone do anything like this, so it's very original.
Yeah, it's based on just like original conversations that we just kind of had with each other, and we were like, wow, has anybody talked about this? And the answer is no, so
We're gonna do it.
Heard it here first, folks.
That's right, and that's actually true this time.
It is actually
Sometimes it's not true at all.
Totally.
But before we get to our Big Witch Energy segment, we're going to do a card pull.
Yes.
Yes. So we have here our Sigil Oracle by the Hollow Valley.
Freaking love the Hollow Valley.
So beautiful. Oh,
I know.
I love these like simple illustrations, and
Same.
they also like, some of these are turned over. Is that okay?
You can flip them.
Yeah. Okay. While I'm getting this deck ready, I was gonna say kind of is almost like Art Deco-y.
Very
too,
much so.
You know?
And I do like, I'm obviously a color girl, but I do like a simplistic deck at times.
Yes, it's like, I think we've talked about, but like it gives you a lot of room to interpret it yourself and kind of feel like out what you're feeling in it. So awesome.
This one's a very straightforward deck, and I really felt like I needed that today and right now, as evidenced by me completely blanking on the title of the episode.
Yeah, that we literally wrote ourselves and came up with ourselves.
And I can't blame Mercury in retrograde for this, so when we get to why though, maybe there's something I can blame.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. You'll find something.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you are, darling.
All right, let's do this one. I am raising my vibration. Hell yeah, I am.
Yes, you are.
Hell yes, we are.
We are always.
This is so valid.
That's beautiful. I am raising my vibration. I love it. I love this artwork. The sigils, in here, not all of them, but a lot of them that end up being like mirror images. And sigils do a lot of times. You can make them that way on purpose if you want. Really cool.
I love how everything's sort of pointing upwards and upward movement. It's almost like praying hands a little bit too. I love that. It's almost like, yep, I'm raising up.
I know, and I can almost see like a human, like a female sort of figure in there, like the head and like the body.
That now. You said that. That's awesome.
Super cool.
Love.
So yes, we are raising our vibrations. We are raising your vibration.
Yes.
And here we go. Let's do that.
Keep watching and we'll continue raising it.
Definitely.
Sounds dirty. Okay.
Let's get into our why though segment. So of course this is where we take a look at what's happening in the skies.
Yeah.
And why are people acting how they're acting? Why are we feeling the way we're feeling?
Why though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so by the time everyone is viewing this, the first quarter moon in Virgo will have passed. But
I love the way you're saying this. By the time everyone,
sometimes it freaks me out to say that.
Yeah, because it's really bizarre.
Yeah, and sometimes, I don't know, it's the Scorpio in me, but sometimes I'm like, what if it never happens? What if we're gone?
Yeah, it could happen.
And then me saying it almost makes me feel like I'm jinxing things by saying that.
No, but that's not a thing.
I know, it's not a thing. And that's why I continue to say it. See, I'm doing a good job. I just continue to say it and remind myself every time it does happen. I'm like, see, that's just unfounded. Don't go there.
Yes.
Right?
Good. Keep that Scorpio in check. Keep
do.
it on the positive side.
I am. I'm working at it.
Yeah, you are. On the daily. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got?
Yes, the first quarter moon in Virgo will have passed. However, you still stand in that worthiness, stand in that power, stand in that Virgo energy of, I know what I'm worth, I know what I need, I know what I deserve, and I'm not settling for anything less than that.
I love that interpretation of Virgo energy too, that Virgo energy of just like, I am right, I am valid, and I know this, and like raising your own vibration. I love that.
I've studied this and I know what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Love.
Yes.
Love it.
So love that. And then we have a full moon coming.
Oh, yes, of course. Love it.
Full moon in Sagittarius.
That's such an exciting full moon.
I know. I love it. And it's a strawberry moon.
Oh, yeah. That's what they call the like June full moon. Right?
So cute. I love it.
So cute.
I know, it's adorable. Yes, love a full moon in Sag. I feel like I love the like polarity with the Gemini Sagittarius. I feel like that is always just really good and really juicy because it really does like align so well. Like the Gemini kind of like airiness and curiosity and like that energy, but also the Sagittarian kind of like need for wanderlust and adventure.
Yes.
Just align so well.
Yes. No, I totally agree. And like we've talked about, every month with the full moon, you get those polarity energies for whatever the sign season is in the sun. And this one it's such a, I feel like it's such a summer vibe.
Yes, that's so accurate. Yes. I'm so glad you said that.
It's like so vacation and what are we doing? And I feel like having adventure and like connecting with people.
Yeah.
Love it.
I know. I love it. So yeah.
Oh, it's juicy.
Follow
like
those things. Yes. Like follow that energy. Go with that energy. Like it kept making me think of in Penny Lane's phrase in Almost Famous, it's all happening.
Yes.
Like it very much has that vibe. So
totally. Yes. Oh, it's exciting. That's good energy. That's good.
What you're gonna love even more.
Okay, bring it.
Is that this full moon is also trining Mars and Leo. Yeah, so it's adding more spice. It's adding more fire.
Bring in the heat.
It's adding more courage. It's adding more hot girl summer.
Yes, glitz and glamour, and get out there with it.
Don't you love that?
God, I do. I love it.
I'm digging it.
Can't wait.
I really like it. I really dig it. I think that's going to be beautiful.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
We also have Venus entering Leo, which you kind of touched on prior.
And we will touch on even more as it is. Sort of, because it's going to retrograde. Yeah. Also, still in the sign of Leo.
Yeah. So yeah, you touched on that, and we'll touch on that further. But yeah, we've got this juicy full moon coming, and then Jupiter in Taurus with everything. So keeping us really in that pleasure zone.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. So if people are being crabby. And rude.
Yeah. That's happening.
That's not this. This is for us.
Yes.
To empower ourselves.
Yes.
Whilst we are dealing with people, the lesser evolved, the lesser functioning.
Yep.
And look, we're not always at our best 24/7.
No,
so like
not.
Excusing that, but just saying this is where we are driving ourselves from.
Yeah. Pull in that energy. Love. When you feel that kind of tug to do that thing, do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
This is super powerful. I love this energy. Same. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Okay. That is fantastic. God, I feel like so energized. This week ahead is going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm excited. There's lots of cool things happening. Yeah.
Okay. So
Astro Superlatives.
Yes. So our big witch energy today is devoted to this concept that we are calling Astro Superlatives. So what does that mean? We're linking this back to like, if you think back, maybe for some of you it wasn't that long ago. Wasn't that long ago for us either.
It wasn't.
When you're in high school and the yearbook comes out.
Yeah.
And through the year, there's been like this voting on people most likely to succeed, most fashionable,
best smile.
Best smile. Yes. Sometimes you get into like, you know, again, like we're saying, somewhat problematic, like cutest couple. I'm like, can we get rid of that one? You know,
that was always some crazy drama.
So terrible.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Anyways, but the point is, we're translating that through astrology in a really fun way.
Yeah.
So what are we covering today?
So should I just name them?
Yeah, just name them.
So, so we're looking at the elements and we're kind of doing, Wateriest Fire Sign.
Yes.
Most Fiery Air Sign.
Yes.
Airiest Earth. And Earthiest Water.
Yes. So.
This is so cool.
It's so cool.
I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go through these one by one.
We'll award the awards.
We will award the awards and we'll give our little explanations.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's going to be really fun, really exciting. So, and also like as we're introducing this, give it a little think in your own mind, you know, how these things could combine and and I think the other thing that's interesting here is that, you know, there's 4 elements.
Yeah.
And there's 3 signs in each. So there's one that's not going to get picked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
So you have to be selective. It's not just like, oh, eventually everyone is going to have one.
You can't all sit with us.
No, exactly. So
sorry.
That's why it's superlatives.
Right. And we voted, so.
And also there were 2 votes, and all of these were unanimous selections.
Obviously. We're in charge here. We rule this school.
Yeah, in case you didn't know.
I'm leaning too much into this character right now.
I know, I'm like repressing stuff. Okay.
Right.
So, which sign is the wateriest fire sign?
The wateriest fire sign is Leo.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
And why is this? So how are we thinking of this?
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a watery fire sign?
Yeah. So, when I think of water sign energy,
yes.
I think of feeling. I think of feeling forward. I think of really deep, right? I think of feeling and warmth in a feelings kind of way.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel like out of the fire signs that we're looking at, I feel like Leo embodies that the most.
And yes, again, completely agree. So when I was conceptualizing, I was thinking in terms of the goal of water energy is to seek emotional and soul understanding.
Yeah.
And that Leo combines the fire goal of seeking to realize their identity.
Sure.
With the combined goal of seeking emotional and soul understanding.
Absolutely.
And so having that primary fire energy of Leo, seeking to fulfill their identity, to assert themselves, to glow and be a spark and to inspire. Leo really does that through the method of emotional and soul depth.
Absolutely. 100% agree. Yep. I feel like there's such a heart to Leo.
Yes. Well, it's like lion-hearted,
yes,
right?
Very much so. Everything they do with heart and with passion. And that is water signs too. It's in a different way, but like, you know, it's the wateriest one. Like,
totally.
I mean, no hate to the other fire signs, but Sagittarius is like, they're not heart driven like that. They're blunt and they're bold and they're fiery. They're not watery to me.
No, exactly. And that's why we will get to those ones in a different episode, probably. I'm also super excited because obviously if you're new here, I'm a Leo. So
If you're new here.
if you didn't already know. So I really personally, in a very personal way, agree with this, and I feel this is very true. And it's not like I have a lot of water energy in my chart either. It's really just, I feel like this is part of Leo energy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So the award goes to
The
Leo.
award for wateriest fire sign goes to me. I mean, goes to Leo.
You're like,
that's me.
it's great.
Okay, so moving on, we
Next
have
one.
the Fieriest Air Sign.
Yeah.
And the award for that one goes to
Gemini.
Gemini.
Just talked a lot about Gemini.
We have just talked a lot. Well, we're in Gemini season.
We are
indeed. We just did our new sign Hootist Gemini episode. Watch, listen if you haven't.
You should.
So you'll learn a lot more about specifically the Gemini energy.
Yeah.
But how are we... Why is Gemini winning this superlative?
Yes, so I think, just like we talked about recently with them, Geminis are dynamic. They're bold, right? They speak their minds. They're outward expressors.
Yes.
And I feel like that's very much associated with a fiery kind of energy.
I completely agree. And sort of, again, in like the terms that I was thinking of it in. So Gemini being an air sign.
Right.
The goal of air is that it seeks to make social and intellectual connections.
Right.
Doing this by observing, asking, and participating with people and ideas.
Yeah.
And I think Gemini, out of all of the air signs, really does this with a fiery energy.
Definitely.
Which is expressive, it's unique,
Yes.
it's this is me, I am out here, really combining with that fire, like passion and identity.
Yeah, it blows in and like sort of like
Yes.
ignites,
Like
fire.
a furnace.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A lot less kind of up in the clouds than the other air signs.
100%, totally agree. Yeah.
Our bold little Geminis.
I know. I do. I like Gemini energy.
Yeah, same.
And Gemini rising over here, so.
Hi.
Seems like we're picking ourselves for these awards.
Not at all. We're just picking the right choices.
Yeah, we can't help it.
Can't help if they're correct.
We can't help it if we're perfect.
Sorry. Sorry that everyone is jealous.
Yeah. We're not really like that.
We're not like that.
We're just kidding.
I'm not Gretchen Wieners, I promise.
Yeah, no, we're joking. Up next, we have the Airiest Earth Sign.
So interesting, this one.
Airiest Earth Sign. I feel like, obviously all of these are different energies that we're talking about.
Yeah.
But air and earth, which we have talked about recently in the Taurus Gemini cusp episode.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
You definitely have to watch that one. In fact, actually, I don't know, maybe don't.
No, it's so good.
I know it's good, but I'm also like, God, did they really want to hear what we say in that episode?
I know yeah.
Yeah, no, they do. You do.
You should.
Anyways, so we have talked about how air and earth energies can combine.
Yes.
But I think here we're talking about them combining into one sign before we talk about that cusp transition
Exactly.
energy.
And having like parts of that.
So the award for
Yes.
Airiest Earth Sign goes to
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capricorn are big revolutionary thinkers. They're independent. When I was thinking about it, and the mountain goat being the symbol for Capricorn, that's about as high up in the air to the clouds as you can be, but still be on the ground.
That's true.
So it almost writes itself, really.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
No, you're totally right.
Right?
So I think, Capricorn's Earth sign. Earth, the goal is to seek to provide material substance through creation. And combining that with that air energy, seeking to make social and intellectual connection.
Yes.
I think that is the perfect pairing with Capricorn, that this goal of producing and growing and achieving is really through this method of intellect and connection with other people.
Yeah, totally.
And being enterprising and striving and... Yeah, I love this one.
Same. They're expansive. Like compared to the other earth signs, they're these expansive, big picture thinkers and people, and it just makes a ton of sense.
Totally. And I'm also realizing I have a Capricorn daughter.
Yeah.
So we have the winners are so far me, her, and my one daughter. This is looking really biased.
It is. But
it's looking like a Florida situation.
Just ignore what it.
Yeah.
Also, didn't I just say we rule this school so I can make whatever decision I want? If you don't like it, disenroll.
Yeah, they're like, we don't go here anyway.
Stop it with the belabored school metaphor.
We are really stretching that metaphor. I
don't care.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't care.
That's great.
No, so the Airiest Earth sign is Capricorn.
Yes.
The last one we have here, the Earthiest Water Signs.
Staying with the bias.
Yes, we end up staying. Well, okay, it could have gone biased in many directions.
Could have.
In this case.
It could have, yes.
Because Scorpio's a water sign.
Yeah, that's true. It could have gone in some different directions, but...
But Scorpio is not
No.
the earthiest
Hell no.
water sign.
Hell
no.
Never.
No.
No.
No. But what is the earth?
Cancer.
Cancer! Yay!
Yep.
Clap for Cancer.
Always.
So in this case, we have that water goal back up to that of seeking emotional and soul understanding.
Yeah.
And that is really being driven by the earth energy of material substance, creation, nurturance,
yeah.
and tangible demonstrations of that.
Yes.
In my mind.
Absolutely. They're the mama.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, and they're very pleasure focused, comfort focused. I was thinking about it like with the different, water signs and why I was choosing Cancer, and it just made me think like Cancer to me is like a soft, warm lagoon, like a safe body of water, a beautiful, earthy place to be.
I think you're totally right. And like when you say like lagoon, it's like it's not like a lake, A lake's just like flat. There's flat and then there's a lake,
Right.
But a lagoon has like these like waterfalls and like formations that are like earth-based.
Yeah, like the Mermaid Lagoon in Peter Pan, which is like, I want to live there.
Yes, I know. And they're so mean.
They're so mean, and there's a redhead and there's a brunette, so.
Always. It's literally us.
How did this turn into this?
It always does.
Whatever. I love it.
I love it too. So I love these. Okay, so just to sum it up, we have the wateriest fire sign is Leo.
Yes.
The fieriest air sign is Gemini. The airiest earth sign is Capricorn. And the earthiest water sign is Cancer.
Yes, those are our superlatives.
Those are our yearbook superlatives, our Astro yearbook superlatives.
It's a pretty big award because it's like bringing in a lot of different energy into one really dynamic person. And that's a pretty amazing thing to be. So
yes, and I think we intend to go further with this and do a couple other episodes naming, the other combinations of these. And like we were sort of laughing and alluding to, Scorpio is not the earthiest water sign. You want to find out what it is?
Stay tuned.
Come on back.
Love this.
So until then,
stay witchy, friends.
And stay dumb.
Dumb Witch Club is written and produced by us, Ashley Sidner
and Jackie Gerard at the Dumb Witch Clubhouse in Orange County, California.
Produced and edited by Matt Heinemeyer, creative director and culture consultant Violet Turner.
Original music by Ashley Sidner. And look us up on all your favorite social media platforms, including Patreon.
Until next time, stay witchy, friends.
And stay dumb.